Hi Logan, how you doing? I've got you up here. Let me see if okay. You don't have a PDF, so I can't zoom in or back off out of here. Typically, I like to zoom out to get a full page spread so I don't have to scroll. So, we don't have to scroll around, just take a look at what we're looking at. But this is what we have, so this is what we'll use. Okay, so I'm not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling Caribbean here at all. Couple of things you have working against you. Your color palette it's a cool color palette, meaning that you're using cool colors on the color spectrum. That in conjunction with these wood piles really indicate kind of a fall, kind of an autumn feel, visual posture. Definitely not Caribbean, tropical heat and tropical calypso music and beach music and reggae, as it were. So festive music. The woodpile, this image is just not doing it. And to me, it seems like you're trying to force this image into the work. I suggest following a more traditional image approach and using something more beachy, kind of resorty. It would be more expected, which isn't always the solution. But in this case, I think it's your best visual approach. You've spelled Caribbean wrong, so that's going to be your kiss of death right there. So really got to check your spelling. You have two spaces after your period, so you don't want that. You only want one. You also have an indent, which you don't really need an indent for a caption of a magazine ad. This doesn't read like a paragraph, so list it as a view it, place it, compose it as if it's a subhead. I wouldn't use the italic type on that. I would use regular Arial type. Need a location here, telephone number. What if I want to contact the resort and make a reservation? I don't have any way to do so because there's no information. So you want to keep that in mind. Learn about the Caribbean through immersion. Local bands play authentic music every night. Look out for Calypso. See, this isn't a promotion. I mean, and I mentioned this earlier, and I really think this is a concern. You're not really offering anything here that's not going to be offered at every resort on the island. They're all going to be playing calypso and reggae music at night. Every one of them. I've been there. I can tell you every single one of them is going to offer music. It's sometimes even 4 or 5 different locations within their resort are different sorts of music and bands and different venues that cater to music. Okay, that said, I just don't see this as being something that's going to attract that music goer. So again, I really I question that. Again, here we get the same kind of really almost like a bluegrass type of feel with the instruments. Definitely, and these are bluegrass instruments. They might be calypso instruments too, but piled on top of a wood pile like this, it's definitely indicating a sort of northeastern bluegrass type visual posture anyway. So I just want to go over here and take a quick look at, I just did image search for Caribbean resort ads, and they're all following the same general approach, and that's showing the beach and the resort. They do that because it works. So I suggest doing the same thing. I would revamp your approach only because we're starting to near the second half of the course, and we've got to start thinking about preparing and finishing this ad and giving it its final touches for your portfolio. If you think this is effective, then by all means stick with it. Just go ahead and follow what I had suggested. At any rate, if you have any questions or if anything's not making sense or if you have any comments or anything, just feel free to get a hold of me. Okay, thanks very much.